So I think people are coming in here at night and hanging out. Oh boy, there's some broken here. Oh, well, we're looking in. Oh my God. We're looking in. Let's look in. Oh man.
I know you gonna dig this. Get funky with me.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing tonight, this evening? Can you even see me? Can you see me now? Oh, wait, there we go. There, right beside the trash bin. That's appropriate. Listen, here I am at Old City Cemetery. I'm in the historic cemetery district of Galveston.
Galveston, oh Galveston.
District, cemetery, there's like 7 cemeteries right all around here. I'm in Galveston.
Galveston, oh Galveston.
And it was kind of a day for me to just edit where I'm staying in the middle of this Texas trip that I'm doing. And then around 4:30, I said, you know what? I'm going to do the video I was planning to do tomorrow morning, which is this one. I'm going to go do it now. There's nothing going on outside the motel I'm staying at. Nothing. It's so quiet. There's beaches right there and all that. All of a sudden I go out, there's a huge parade. I don't know what's happening. I'm upset because I can't leave the parking lot. But then I'm like, oh, well, maybe it's a parade for something important. Maybe it's a parade, for like veterans or something. So I got, I was like, okay, well, I'll watch it, see what's happening. It was a homecoming parade. So it was all people, kids and stuff happening and throwing stuff. And then occasionally beads. And I almost had a heart attack. Let me show. I can't show you the footage with the sound because it's all copyrighted music. They were dancing to "I'm Sexy and I Know It." That's and then hot. Now little Nelly. There was all this. It was very. There's double-decker buses, and then in Canada we have commencement. We have like senior prom. This is one where I remember. I don't know what's happening now, but that's it. Then you go off into life. Down here in the United States, homecoming is a big deal. I've known this, but now, look, you can hear them. Can you hear them? I'm getting really worked up because the high school is right there. So I couldn't leave for an hour, so I sat and had a coffee. Hold on a second. Really dry mouth now because I had a giant coffee, so I sat and drank it at the bar, the hotel bar, while I was waiting for the parade to go by because I couldn't watch any more of it because I was bored. And then I tried to get up here. And all the streets were shut off because they were going in a square back to the high school. But I didn't know where the high school was. I had to sit in traffic. But I made it. All right. Hold on a second. So, okay. Now that I got that out of my system, I'm so shiny. I'm in a cemetery. I should be calling it. But this is a haunted cemetery. It's all this, it's all that. I'm here for a specific reason. I'm here to visit a really creepy grave about, well, we're going to get into it. Let's walk around. There's 7 cemeteries here. Now we're going to get a little spooky. Now we're going to calm down. I had that little rant. I just didn't expect it. Oh, great. I'm all for the homecoming. You're coming home or you're leaving home or whatever's happening with them. And then vote for this guy as homecoming Ho-Ho King. Vote for this girl as Ho-Ho Queen. I don't get a vote. I don't know who they are. What do they stand? Like, what are their issues? What are they fighting for? I don't know. So I can't vote. Okay. Congratulations. Even that, like, congratulations. Why congratulations in May when you graduate, or June, whenever you graduate. What are you celebrating now? And the football team walked by, and I don't watch football, and I don't know what, there's more kids over there now. They're coming this way. They're probably gonna ruin this video. I've ruined it already. All right, so let's go into the Old City Cemetery. Let's go into the Old City Cemetery. I'm gonna show you around before we get to the grave that I'm going to, okay? And then the hair dryer didn't work properly in my room either, and so my hair's all flat. It looks worse than. So, here we are. I'm not sure, I think the grave that I'm looking for is on the opposite side, but if you look at all these old mausoleums, this is an old cemetery. I believe the Old City Cemetery is the oldest of the 7 cemeteries. Say that again. I believe the Old City Cemetery is the oldest cemetery of the 7 cemeteries. I said it. I know that it was established around 1839. It's supposed to be haunted. It's the earliest burial ground here in Galveston. But wait, it gets weird because it's not actually the oldest burial ground. Before they established this as the cemetery in Galveston in 1839, early settlers used to bury people in the sand dunes over by the ocean, which is that way. Yeah, they used to bury them in the sand dunes, which, you know, I guess, but they didn't have anywhere else to, so it's okay. But it was convenient, sure. 250 people died in Galveston in 1839 from yellow fever. 250 people alone, and they're burying them in the sand dunes. But then they established this cemetery. So they exhumed most of the bodies from the sand dunes. Not all, most of them. Some people had to be left behind. They were too disfigured, and they were, well, part of the elements now, let's say. And then apparently when they were using this area, when they started digging to bury bodies, they found other bodies before this was a cemetery. So this was actually a burial ground before it was a cemetery. And some of the bodies in here are stacked. Oh, there's people over there. Oh, I was freaked out for a second just being alone here. Even though it's the middle of the day, there's people all around me, though. It's weird being in the middle of this cemetery. It is creepy, as you see, with the sun going out. I'm afraid I'm going to miss the grave I'm going to if I don't get to it soon. So they had burials on top of burials. Not sure why they did that. I guess they weren't sure how much space they had, how much space they were going to have. So they put some of them 3 bodies deep. Wow. Let's look over there. I'm going to show you. I figured out where the grave I'm going to is, so I thought I'd show you some of these older ones first. If you look here. Kind of reminds me of Louisiana ones, but a little different. I think this guy's a tour guide here. That's my job. There we go. The tour guide just said to me, "Oh, you're gonna find a ghost," and I said, "Come on." So yeah, definitely. Oh wow, look at these ones over here. Look at these graves. It's kind of cool being here with the sun going down like that. And I'm not, and again, so the video you watch coming up before this one, a couple of them before them, I was using, we're going on about this, different microphone, different camera. This is the new camera, but right now I'm not using an external mic. I'm experimenting without it because today's not windy. Wow. Okay, let's make our way to the grave that I want to tell you about. The Demented Mother. And then we'll do a little walk around. The grave I'm looking for should be straight ahead somewhere, or to my left. It's a larger one. That could be it right there. I'm looking for the grave, as I said, of the Demented Mother. That was her nickname. Elize Alberti. She murdered her 4 children in 1894. Now, the woman I'm here to talk about, the Demented Mother, Elize Alberti, she's called the Demented Mother because she murdered her 4 children, well, 4 of her children, I should say, in 1894. Apparently, at the age of 17 is when she got married. Young, but seemed to be high-spirited. A lovely young woman is how she was described. But something changed in her. Her firstborn died in 1884. His name is Louis. He was 7 years old. He died of lockjaw. This story, we gotta get through this together because it's a lot of names I'm trying to remember. Because I got confused about how many names, and also I'm now confused about where I'm supposed to go because I'm pretty sure the grave is pretty big and you can't miss it, and it says Alberti on it. I don't know what that is. That's not it. No. Let me just double check to make sure I know where I'm going. What's really weird is it says I'm right beside it. I'm walking through. I don't see it at all. I don't see. It's supposed. Uh-oh. Oh, I see it. Okay. So where was I? Louis, her firstborn, he died of lockjaw. Then she lost her 15-year-old sister. Now, I think today what we would say is she suffered from postpartum depression amidst the deaths of her son and sister, something like that. Now, around the same time that her sister died, she gave birth to another girl named Caroline. Now then, I believe Caroline died. Yes. No. Wait. Did Caroline die? I believe Caroline died. She didn't kill her, but Caroline died. So she was sent to live with her parents, Elize, because she started having violent, deranged sort of outbursts. Here she is. It was December 4th, 1894. She had moved back with her husband, Louis. She called her children into her room, I believe the kitchen, and said, "Drink this." As you can see, Caroline there, then on the right is Ella, Elize, Dora, Willie. Willie was the first to die, then Dora, then Ella. There was another daughter named Emma, she survived, and Wilhelmina, who was able to escape. So what happened was she made them drink this wine. I'm trying to remember exactly. She made them drink this wine and had morphine in it. Her husband came into the room and asked for some wine too, but he didn't know what was going on. She gave it to him from a different bottle. So it was her kids she was poisoning. Her kids. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ella, Elize, Dora, and Willie all died. If you're wondering who Dorothea is at the bottom, that was, I believe, her sister. So after the murders, obviously she was apprehended. She went to the San Antonio Asylum, and then she returned to Galveston, and she was released. It is there where she passed away. It's the best way to say this, because YouTube's very... she passed away due to her own doings. There aren't very many details about her death. All it's known is she's here with her children. I'm going to get into the details of what happened to the kids right now, how it happened. So she called her children into the kitchen to administer them a few sips of wine. It wasn't unusual back then, in a chilly winter. Her husband requested a bit of wine for himself, and it said he drank from a separate bottle. He didn't know, though. The children cried out and said the wine contained morphine. But he didn't believe it. He said, how could he? He just had wine himself. He retired. He was a butcher. He retired to his workplace, having no clue what had just happened. She then sent the children to bed. The children began to complain of cramps. Before they reached their bedroom, they were writhing, screeching, twisting, shrieking, their bodies uncontrollably convulsing. Lewis, the husband, ran from his workplace, and he was terror-stricken when he saw what was happening to all of his children. Young Lizzie, that'd be Elize, she carried 4-year-old Willie, both in seizures, I should say, not seizures. Dora and Ella convulsed. She just remained calm. Elize was calm through the whole thing. When Lewis begged his wife to tell him what happened, she replied that she'd poisoned the wine. She too had intended to drink the wine, but she'd been interrupted by Lewis, her husband. Why she didn't poison her husband too, I'm not sure. But four of her children she took the lives of. The gentleman over here is telling a story, and good for him. I hope he's doing a good job. I bet he is, and he's probably got it memorized. I tried my best to give you the story of the Demented Mother. But it's not a slight at him. This is his job, and I bet he's doing a good job. He seems very engaging and very, very nice. And little group there he's got. Sometimes it's hard to memorize all these stories, especially when I'm doing more than one video at once. But I read this story over and over again last night. Seeing the names helped me. This cemetery is crazy. Let's walk around now. It's gorgeous, especially with that sun in the background. I think pretty much, yeah, we're in the, this is still, wait, no, this is the cemetery right across. But they all have different signs, as I was showing you at the beginning. Oh, great. Kids just hopping the fence, walking in. Ah, boy. Above ground crypts. Creepy little place, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. And then one lonely sock. No. He has a friend. But they're not together. Not anymore. This is odd here. So it looks like a lot of people come in here and kind of party. Galveston seems to me, I've been to Galveston before. I was here years ago. I think it was my second or third time in Galveston. I'm not sure, but it seemed to be a bit of a party city, I'd have to say. There's that great Glenn Campbell song, Galveston, which REM covered, and both are great versions. Here we are. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 9, 10 on each side of these bigger crypts, mausoleums. It's amazing with the palm trees in the middle. As you can see, I've calmed down a bit after that, being stuck in traffic and not being able to leave. I was just having fun about that. I'm glad about the kids getting to celebrate like that. That's pretty cool. a really big ordeal. It's a really big thing they do for it. Galveston, oh Galveston. Oh. That little girl didn't even make it a month. Little Diana. Tino and Lena were her parents. Right there. Wow. I want to go walk up and look at this one here. Now these close, it's close to 7 p.m. The grounds close at 7 p.m. But those walls around the cemetery, if you can see them, right there. I'm pretty much almost, I'm 7.5 feet tall, but no, I'm 6 feet. I just stepped right over them. So I think people are coming in here at night and hanging out. Oh boy, there's some broken here. Oh, well, we're looking in. Oh my God. We're looking in. Let's look in. Oh man. Two concrete crypts there. And does it end there? How big is this? Yeah, it ends right there. So those are the two crypts. Those are the two crypts right there. Oh man. Wow. These bricks just blocked away like that. My goodness. This thing is crumbling. What's that? You can see inside that one too. This is becoming a little bit creepy to say the least. Oh, they've got the security guards over there telling people they gotta leave. I see them there. Yeah, they're telling people to leave. Okay, let's get a look inside here, then we'll get out of here. Oh, that was me. I'm sorry. Well, it wasn't a grave. It was just cement on the thing. These graves are all falling apart. Oh my God. I hate this. I want. Let's look in. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Wow. Okay, time to get back to my car. This is crazy. There's holes in all of them. Like I don't know if they're what was there, stained glass in the day. See? I think stained glass probably. Now I'm not sure. Security guard's yelling at me now from across the way. It's his job. He wants to protect the area, which I get. I understand. The kids are still over here, like a couple of dudes just hanging out. Then the tour guide's still in the back there. But yeah, he just asked me, "That's your car?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude." He's like, "Okay, you gotta go." But there's other people just hanging out. Like, look. You can see right there, and then the tour guide's over on the other side there. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Rest in peace to the 4 children that I talked about, the Alberti children. Thanks for watching, everybody. Love you all. Peace out. And I want to say again, rest in peace to the children, because I'm feeling a little rushed now. And congratulations to the homecoming kids, or to the graduating class 2025 and everybody that was in that parade. If you watch this video, go grab the world. Go take it all. Just maybe choose better songs to answer. Even though Sexy I Know by LMFAO is still one of my favorite songs ever. I think it's a great song. And I really like Party Rock Anthem. And I love the video. Anyway, okay, let's go. Boom, ba-dum, dum, dum, ba-dum, dum, ba-dum, dum.